devil. The boys sitting down.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I just seen a kid running out there.
Shouldn't be here. Should go.
What the fuck? That was a scream. What happened? What happened?
Yo, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome to second ever Purgatory Adventures live stream. I'm gonna take these headsets off. Hope everyone's doing good. Yo, it's good to see you. How's it going, Guri? Hope you're doing good, man. Thank you so much, guys, for coming by for the live stream today. A lot has happened since our last live stream. Last time we went live, actually since the last time we went live, guys, lots of has happened, bro. Like, we've gotten 140 of you have subscribed, and for that, thank you so much for subscribing. It means a lot to us. We're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep investigating. Yeah, it's been great. But how's everyone doing? I see Guri's in chat. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Probably not. Thank you so much for coming by, hanging out. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna talk about some of the stuff that's gonna be coming up in the channel. Places that I want to go, I'm thinking about checking out. Also about where the hell we've been. We've been gone for quite a while from investigating, and I'm gonna tell you guys when we're gonna start back up investigating again too, because we've been taking a break from investigating. Doing good. That's good to hear. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're doing good. Glad to hear you're doing good. But yeah, we've been, where do we want to start? Where do we want to start talking about here? The fact that we've managed to land in 2 newspaper articles, which I have framed over here. I gotta show you guys this. So beautiful. Look at these. Got them both framed the other day. Get them both in. Locking the. And here's find me investigate. Pretty crazy. Both these up some. I pronounced it right. That's good. I'm happy. I suck with names, so I'm happy I pronounced it right. Anyways, so moving forward here. So before I get into anything, I just want to let everybody know what is going on here with us. Like, where have we been? So right now, I've currently moved homes. I'm living on my own now, and which is why I don't have the green screen set up right now. I usually have a green screen set up. If you guys are here for the Halloween live stream, usually I have a green screen and have our Purgatory Adventures logo playing, but I don't have a stand for it, and I'm in a big room. There's no wall behind me, it's just nothing. So I'm unable to have that set up right now, which is currently why we haven't been investigating lately, why we haven't gone out and done any investigations. We just haven't been able to. We're hoping to start back up, guys, about, I want to start back up either the beginning of March or, well, that's when you guys will see a video up on the channel, is in March or middle of March. We're going to try and investigate middle of February if everything works okay for me right now. So that is what's going on with that. Since our last time we did a live stream, which was in October, we have managed to make it onto 2 popular YouTubers, which I'm going to show you guys. Really excited about it. I feel really honored that our channel has made it this far, and I want to show you guys this just in case you guys haven't seen it. So Saturday, I think everybody's out playing. You think that's what's going on? I figured, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna play this. I want to play this, guys. I want to play this for you guys. These amazing people that have featured us in their YouTube channel, and not sure if I should, but whatever. Ban me, who cares? Anyways, I'm gonna play this for you. Check out these amazing people. I'm really honored that they have decided to feature us in their YouTube. It means a lot to me, and I want to play it for you guys. So here we go. Enjoy.
A ghost opens door. When you hear the creak of a door open by itself, it might not just be the wind. This entry was submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Purgatory Adventures. They were investigating a haunted house for 6 hours, and only once did they capture this door opening on its own.
That door's open.
What?
The door's open. We closed that, remember?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the door was open. Who's in here?
See for yourself. So what do you think?
As you can see, it's not latched all the way. But if it was a breeze or something, there'd be wind outside, but there's no wind.
Yeah, there's no wind.
I think this house is truly haunted. Number 2, John Jerome.
That's crazy. So that one was by Chills. This next one that we have that we got featured in is called Depths of Despair. This guy featured us too. And I want to play it for you guys.
Top 5 scary things caught on camera. Purgatory Museum. The first video comes from the YouTube channel Purgatory Adventures, and in this video 2 guys decided to explore the Almeida District Museum located in Canada. The unique thing about this channel is that the guys are very honest on little details and whether or not they are paranormal, so they tell you what the cause to certain things were, which make them more reliable during actual occurrences. And at one point during the investigation, they managed to capture this.
Come back downstairs. Come back downstairs. What was that? I felt that.
It hit. As soon as you mentioned
Hit
it
the
going
bottom.
on.
That door's open.
What?
The door's open. We closed that, remember?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this door's open. Who's in here? I wonder if the wind. Wait, let's try and debunk this door opening. Is there a wind?
That door, that camera would have caught it.
There's no window here.
No.
Just film. Look at. There's no wind. Look at the trees. Like, if there was a wind. Oh my god, what was that? Just wait.
You should go look at the footage.
Wait.
As you can see, a camera they set up captures the door unlock itself and open on its own, while both investigators are upstairs during this time. Shortly after, they decide to set up an SLS camera while they explored upstairs, and after saying some of the names on items, they managed to capture something on the SLS camera.
Man in the blue, what's your name? Fred Hater, are you here? Or Donald and Laura Griffin? Can you speak to us, please? Bob Young or Jack Young? Emily, are you here with us? Ugh. Can you come and talk to us, please? Shut the door.
Whoa, Ethan!
What?
Look down at the camera! It's sitting in the chair. Come here, bring that camera.
Oh shit, I can't get to you.
Give me the camera. Look it. It's sitting in the chair. It's like freaking out where the spirit box is.
Want to go sit beside it?
Yeah, go sit beside it. Go sit beside it.
One with the spirit box on?
Yeah, it's the where the spirit box is.
That's where it sits?
Yeah. Okay, it's mapping you in now.
I'm not here.
It's sitting there. Okay, now it's gone.
Ooh, that's a cold spot.
Yeah, it was sitting in the chair.
A figure can be seen sitting in the chair while both guys are present in the room. So perhaps calling out those names on the items caused the spirit to reveal itself. So did they capture some real compelling evidence or not? You be the judge, and you can watch the full investigation and more on the YouTube channel Purgatory Adventures.
Yeah, so that's what they put on there. I'm very grateful for that. That they put us on there. Yo, you came from Chills. Yo, Chills is pretty cool. I watch him sometimes. But yeah, that's great. I mean, that's crazy for me. I mean, never thought that I would ever make it onto Chills, but crazy that he's seen it somewhere and featured us. A great feeling. That's a place that I would actually like to go back one day. I would really love to go back to the Alameda Museum. That was such a great investigation. That's all I can say. It was a really good investigation. Had lots of fun with that one. Place I'd like to check out again and do another video on it potentially. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the future though. See what the future holds. Yeah, that'd be a place I'd love to go back though, for sure. Yeah, if there's no questions at all, I'm not sure how long we're gonna talk for. Talk until I run out of stuff to talk about, I guess. But if there's no questions, anyone have any questions they'd like to ask me about anything, about investigating and stuff like that? For those of you that are new here, I have been a paranormal investigator for 8 years. I've been investigating the paranormal long time. I started off investigating. What's your next video? That is a really good question. I'm still deciding on what I'm going to do for my next video. I actually had this really good idea. I had this cool idea. I'm gonna run it by you guys. Let me know what you guys think, okay? So I had this cool idea of like doing like a top 5 haunted locations in Saskatchewan and like just running through the locations that we've done so far and just doing like my top list, like my top most haunted places. And I was thinking about like commentating it too and you know, doing that sort of stuff with it. I'm thinking about doing that because I have to put out content between now and February and March because that's a long ways away. So I really want to do like a top 5 most haunted in Saskatchewan because that's where I'm from Saskatchewan. That's where me and my uncle investigate is locations around Saskatchewan. So I was going to do like a top, you know, top 5. I don't know, just an idea. I've ran out of evidence files to put out. I've now shared most of my evidence that I've captured through the 8 years of being an investigator. It was a big file, but go check it out. The evidence files, it's a playlist. I showcase all of my evidence that I've captured through the 8 years of investigating. Actually 9. That we become 9 years of being an investigator coming up. Actually this year, so July. Me and my uncle are actually planning a big investigation coming up in July. Don't know if it's gonna happen. It just depends on with COVID, but a lot of YouTubers doing this. Yeah. I don't know. I just thought about it. You know, it's an idea for a video. Because I'm out of evidence files to do. Because usually the evidence files are put up when we can't go and investigate. So I do the evidence files sort of in between, right? But I don't know, it's just an idea. I might run back. I mean, if you could also get some submissions too, like if you guys have any like paranormal videos, clips, EVPs, I'd be more than happy to do a video on it. Pictures, anything, you know. Send them to purgatoryadventures@gmail.com, and I will probably do a video on them, unless they're orbs. I do not want any orb videos. I do not believe in orbs. Besides the one that we captured, actually, we captured an orb, and it was the first orb that we captured where I believe it was paranormal. Like, I cannot explain it. I even sent it to one of my other investigating buddies. I sent it to him. I'm like, can you try and debunk this for me? Figure out what is causing this light? He could not explain it either, which was crazy. So it was crazy to have that, you know. It's so cold. It's too cold. You think it is? Are you based in the UK? No, I'm not. I'm based in Canada, actually. I'm from the province of Saskatchewan, actually. Little province, you know. But no, I'm not based in the UK. Wouldn't mind visiting the UK one day. That'd be pretty cool to see. Check out some haunted locations over there. But yeah. But yeah, that's my idea I had for a video, you know, top 5 most haunted Saskatchewan locations. I know lots of people do them. I just want to try it, you know. Just one thing to cross off my bucket list, I guess. Try it out, see how it goes. If it sucks, right? You know, live and learn. But yeah, if you guys could send me in like any investigations, like, or any like evidence that you guys captured, like send them to purgatoryadventures@gmail.com. It's Canada, bro. Canada's cold. Canada's really cold, which is why we don't do outdoor investigations in the wintertime, because we don't want to freeze. But yeah, if you have any sort of, you know, evidence that you captured, send them in. Just no orb videos unless like they're really compelling. It's a lot creepy. It is really creepy. Canada is pretty creepy. We got lots of haunted places in Saskatchewan, actually. Oh, you're in UK? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Wouldn't mind visiting there. Actually, Ireland is where I want to go. Ireland, oh, that'd be such a creepy place. I want to visit the Hellfire Club. I've heard loads of stories about that place. I've seen lots of it, you know. I really want to check that out. Creepy places. Crazy. I gotta find some more haunted locations near us to investigate. I think beginning of February, I'm gonna start calling places. My favorite thing to do, not really. Usually when I'm trying to find, like, I think the hardest thing about doing these investigations is trying to get permission, to figure out who owns this property and how do we get in there legally without getting arrested. And that is the hardest part. There's lots of investigating to figure out who owns it. I mean, the example, the easiest ones that we've done was the Sioux line by far. Going to that investigation, literally the first person I talked to on the phone, yeah, you can come. When you coming? I tell them when we're coming. Okay, I'll meet you there. And I'm like, that easy? I even said to the lady, I'm like, it's that easy, eh? Try doing a live stream in the evening. You might get more viewers then. In the evening? It is the evening, is it? Oh, and at night, near nighttime. I mean, we could. I don't really stream much anymore. I actually streamed on Twitch for 3 years. I did streaming. Did not work out for me. I did that for 3 years. It flopped. I hated it. I'll never do it again. Can you investigate? Lots of people have been missing in Canada, and no one is talking about it. What do you mean lots of people are missing in Canada? I need elaborate on that one, please. I'm not sure what you mean. Lots of people are missing in Canada. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but okay. And I will keep that in mind in the evening. The only reason I don't stream in the evening, I was thinking about doing an evening stream, but my neighbors, I live in an apartment, my neighbors are really loud and they bang around, and I didn't want you guys to hear all the banging. So In the afternoon, they're not that bad, but in the evening, they're really loud. So, I don't like to stream at that time. I mean, I could, but they're not bad now. I can kind of hear them now, but I'm gonna do. Actually, there's a cemetery I want to return to. We captured a figure in the cemetery a long time ago. It's just getting in there at nighttime is really hard because I called the people that own that cemetery, so the city, about us going out there and investigating at nighttime. And they're like, "What? What are you talking about?" And they were just like confused because they've never had a question about investigating the cemetery before at nighttime. It was crazy. And we get that a lot, actually. We get that a lot. We're like, "Can we come investigate?" And we're like, and they're like, "What?" And they're just like confused because they've never been asked that question before. People per year have been missing and never return. That's interesting. Huh. Just think they are ghosts. Sometimes I think they are. Like, sometimes I'm like, "Oh, do I have a demon in my house?" Actually, that happened to me once. I went on an investigation. Actually, my last video I posted out, that was a severely traumatizing investigation. That investigation almost made me quit paranormal investigating forever. I was never gonna do it again. And I just decided, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go out and do this. I like it too much. I can't just give it up, right? I actually suffered from a very serious spiritual attachment from that investigation, and it lasted the course of 4 or 5 months. It lasted for. It was very severe. If you guys have seen the evidence files that I've been posting out, you would have seen that my friend, he got attacked on his back. You can see the scratches. Lots of people on Reddit were destroying that video, but whatever. It doesn't matter to me. It's a real thing that happened. Either you believe me or you don't, right? So that was such a terrifying investigation. I'll never ever forget it. It was the only investigation where it scared me. Like, I'll never do it again. Oh, they are dangerous, 100%. And back then I was only 13, I think, back then. And I was only an investigator for about 1 year, and then, you know, my buddy contacted me. He's like, I have this house. It's really haunted. Come and check it out with me. And I'm like, yeah, okay, here we go. Nothing, you know, it's gonna be explainable. I remember the first time we walk into that house, we're dealing with the breaker because we're trying to shut all the lights out in it. Broad daylight. And the front door to the house is just like slamming by itself. And it's not even like the outside door. There's like the outside door, and then there's like an inside door. It was the inside door with no breeze, nothing. It was just like slamming on its own. And we were like, what the? Yeah. And we're checking it out, and oh, I'll never forget that investigation. This is the only one where poltergeist activity was happening. Carry protection, crystals. Actually, I do have protection. I actually recently got some. I'll show you guys what I have for protection. But I actually keep it beside my nightstand at all times, just in case, because you never know what's gonna happen, right? Right back. Oh, I got this the other day. So this is what I wear every investigation. The St. Benedict medal. Ever since that nasty investigation I went on that ended up in an attachment, I have this. And when we go to some of our more dangerous investigations spiritually, there's 2 that are coming up. One for our 9-year anniversary. We're going to be returning. Maybe, keep this in mind, maybe returning back to Criddle Farm. For those of you that don't know about Criddle Farm, that was my first investigation ever. And it was an investigation that I'll never forget either, because that was the first time I ever got attacked by it. But I have this too. Whoop. Bought this. King James version. I keep this beside my my table just in case I have any comes back, because back investigate. But yeah, I have this with me. I'm gonna be taking this. I'm gonna be taking the Bible with me to some of these investigations that are coming up. Near July, I think we're returning back to Criddle Farm, and that investigation I'll never forget, because that was the first time I got attacked. Like these 3 scratches down my arm, like underneath, and it's like burning, severe burning. I'm like, there's something going on, right? I lifted up my arm, like the shirt on my arm, seeing 3 like claw marks that went down my arm. Within the claw marks, there's like little blisters forming in it, and I'm like, what is crazy? Alarm. Any video about it? Are you? Yes, actually, I do have a video about it on my. Okay, let me see if I can find it here. It is on my channel, Criddle Farm. We actually captured a terrifying that never on life. If I can find it. Video. Criddle Farm. Crazy investigation. I'll never forget that. And then my uncle. That was the first we ever investigated together. I wasn't there because he went there before me. 2012, I think. In 2011, he went there. He was telling me some stories about when he went there and his experience with the farm. And he told me that he went there years ago. He also got attacked, but his was way worse than me. Like, it was severe. He got, he was in the maid's quarters, separate building from the main house. And he was walking down the stairs and he heard footsteps. Looked behind him, and all of a sudden he felt this like severe like burning on his back, right? So he was with my auntie at the time. She's gonna be joining us too when we return to Criddle Farm. And lifted up his back and bleeding. There's 3 claw marks that went down his back, and from the 3 claw marks you could actually see like the blood like from his back like dripping down. That bad. I am a little bit nervous going back here. What religion are you? Well, I'm Christian, but I keep Christian stuff around because it wards off evil spirits. I had some, like I said, I had that severe attachment years ago. I had to basically sleep with the Bible, and for the 3 months, I would wake up in the middle of the night. I would feel the presence in my room. Like, it was bad. I would see shadow figures, cupboards were slamming. It was like everything that was happening in that investigation was happening in my house. And I would wake up in the middle of the night. I would start reading the Bible. Tell the spirit, I'd be like, go away, leave me alone. And I would start reading from the Bible. I'd be like, go away, leave me alone. And I keep reading, and then it would go away. It was like that for 3 months. It was like living in hell, pretty. No lie, like it was crazy. And after that, you know, after I got rid of the attachment, finally, after 4 or 5 months of hell, I'll never forget the day it disappeared. Okay, I'm in my house, living at home still because I'm only like 14, 13, and it sounds like I'm hearing this man and this woman yell at each other, right? It sounds like they're yelling, having a, like, just screaming. And I'm home alone. My neighbors aren't home. And when I follow the sound of where it's coming from, the sound of the people yelling at each other is coming from right in front of me, but I can't see them. When that happened, like, it just was like, what? I was freaking the out, okay? I was freaking out. It was creepy. It was really scary, and I'll never forget that. And then that night I had a very terrifying dream. Very terrifying. After that, the attachment was never came back. And the crazy thing is I actually returned after 3 years. After 3 years after that investigation, after going through that attachment, I would go back to that house. For some reason I decided to go back. Go back in the house. It was gone. Like, it wasn't even in that house anymore. It was like just disappeared. It was like the weirdest thing ever. Just like the feeling in there when you went in there 3 years ago to now, or to the 3 years after, it was just gone. The feeling wasn't there. It was a crazy time. I see you live. Yo, what's up? I see you in the live stream. I need to go back to work. I love you guys. Follow your YouTube channel. Waiting to see new videos from you. Bye. Yo, have a nice day. Thank you so much for stopping by. And we do have a new video out, actually. We have a new video out. It's not an investigation, but it is a new video. I would too. Oh, I don't know why I went back. I really don't know. I think about it now, and it's like, what was I thinking going back to that place? After, you know, what happened, what I went through. I'm gonna shut that off. I got things playing in the background. Yeah, I don't know why I went back. Couldn't tell you. Yeah, it was weird. I have no idea why I decided to head back to that location after what I went through. But somehow, you know, I decided, okay, let's go back and get another attachment. But no, it wasn't there. Like, it was weird. I went back to the house, and it was like it just left. It was just gone. It was weird. Very strange. Very crazy investigation. And then, so the latest video I put out was EVPs from that investigation. And in the video, you can actually hear cupboard slamming. And that was crazy. We were all outside. I'm going to explain to you what exactly happened. So I do explain it in the video, but I'm going to explain it to you here too. We were all outside at the time. And the reason why our voices were so loud in that video is because we actually placed the recorder on a microwave next to a window. The window was closed, but there's paper thin walls in that house because it was a trailer. And it was nighttime. And we set the recorder down. We were terrified to go in the house because of what happened to us during the day. And anyways, we left the recorder run in there. We were all outside. We were you can actually hear us yelling at each other in the recording because we're seeing figures actually move around in the house, in the windows off the side of the house, and we're freaking out because we're seeing this happen, right? That's why you can hear us pretty loud, right? And when we reviewed the audio, you can hear cupboard slamming. It took us a while to figure out what that noise was because there's no furniture in the house, because at the time my friend was actually living in a different house across the street from the place we were investigating. And they were trying to actually sell that house as they moved out of it to a bigger place that was just across the street. So his parents allowed us to come in and do an investigation, and yeah, it didn't go so good. And yeah, so anyways, we're trying to figure out where this noise came from. We're just walking through the house, throwing stuff and like trying to replicate. We can't figure it out because there's like 2 bangs in it. And then we go into the cupboard and we start slamming cupboards, and we slammed a cupboard door and we're like, that's the sound, that's it. And we're like, wow, that's crazy. And we're just freaking out. And then even in the audio too, you can even hear like piano playing, and there's no piano in the house. There's no furniture, and you can clearly see that in the video I posted before, where my friend got attacked. I made a playlist for it so you guys can see all that too. But you can clearly see there's no furniture in the house. There's no explanation for the cupboard, for the piano playing. It just doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. It was a crazy investigation, that's for sure. And then so yeah, this year we're planning moving forward here. I'm thinking this year, for our 9 years investigating my aunt, we're going to be returning back to Criddle Farm. As I said before, we're gonna try if we can. So another thing about Criddle Farm, guys, is that it's no longer here. It actually burnt down quite some time ago. 2014, only 1 year after our investigation, the house actually burnt to the ground. And it's no longer standing. So we want to return and we want to see if the spirits that were there that terrorized us back in 2013 are still there. So, any events happen? So there's a local legend that actually surrounds the house. It's a local legend. Don't know if it's true or not. So don't take it as, oh, it's true, right? It might be fake, it might be real, but there's a local legend that surrounds it that it was an axe murder house. And so basically, the main guy that lives there, his name is Norman Criddle. You've been saying that name, gives me goosebumps. Yeah. So his name is Norman Criddle, and he had a bug laboratory on the property. It's the first bug laboratory actually in Manitoba. And basically what happened was, this is all local legend, not true, not factual at all, but this is just a story the locals tell, that he had a bug laboratory, which is true. He was working in there one night and he mixed some chemicals together and it like blew up in his face, and he said he went crazy, lured his family into the basement, and then killed them all with an axe. And then he hung himself in his room. And that's the local legend that surrounds the place. Now, there is what I believe to be a pentagram in the upstairs room. I'm not 100% sure if it is, because it's a weird looking like pentagram. I'll show you, let's watch some videos from Criddle Farm. Now, I was looking on like the Criddle Farm section, and there is some absolutely amazing EVPs that these people captured. So let's go like this. And these EVPs that these guys get captured are just insane. This is Criddle Farm, here's our video. This guy here, he walked through the house and captured something that I believe to be a pentagram. And there was like people say it's like something to ward off evil spirits, but if you guys can figure out what this is, that'd be cool. Because this was in the house when we went there years ago. This weird looking, what I believe to be a pentagram, but have a look. It was on the floor. When he pans down, you'll see it. Other room. This room here. Whatever this thing is here, he looks down. This thing, well, like, I believe this to be, because I think it's 5 points. Only 4. I'm not sure if that's a pentagram or not, but it's very strange. I don't think it is. If anyone knows what this is, this chalk circle that someone's drawn in chalk, let me know, because me and my uncle haven't been able to figure it out. We just took it for a pentagram, but a very interesting looking one, and it is only 4, I believe 4 points on it, so it might not be, but looking forward for more videos. I can't wait for more videos too. But like I said, guys, we're not going to be, oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. We're not going to be uploading until like beginning of March or middle of March even, just because of my current situation. You guys got, oh wait, I gotta show you guys these. These EVPs are insane. These guys captured this place. What happened? Oh, get out of there. Here we go. Like, what these guys have captured is crazy. These EVPs are insane. This is why I want to go back to this place, is because of these EVPs these people captured. They're some of the most clearest EVPs I've ever heard in my life. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, they're insane, and they're really, really scary. And what plays in them is even scarier, because it sounds almost similar to what I captured.
No.
Where were you alone at the time?
I was the first one downstairs.
Those people with you, though? When you got touched, were you here alone?
No.
Where were you alone at the time?
I was the first one
It
downstairs.
gives me chills.
Those people with you, though?
Like,
When you got touched, were you here alone?
no.
Where were you alone at the time?
downstairs.
knowing like what we went through when we went to this place, and then hearing that, you know, it freaks me out. This one was pretty good too, from Criddle Farm. These guys are crazy. They've only got 2 videos, and they're both from Criddle Farm. And one of their EVPs in this one, I think, sounds very similar to there. You know, that is the sound of demons, though. That's a demon sound. That's not human at all. That's very dangerous. Oh, it just gives me creeps.
Is there Satan? There's a little bit there.
This EVP was good too. This one was the clearest one I've heard in a while. I really want to go back here one day, though. One day we'll go back. We'll return. 9 years later. I think this investigation I really want to go back to. Yeah, we need another one I really want to return to.
No, I heard something outside again. I heard a humming.
It's me!
No, I heard something outside again. I heard a humming.
It's me!
No, I heard something outside again. I heard a humming.
It's me!
Wow. That's a good one. You guys are crazy. But yeah, anyways, that's an investigation I'd love to go back to one day. I'd love to return and check it out and see if what's there is still there, you know? You never know. But yeah. Looking forward to more videos. I gotta get on that. I gotta get on the more videos part. Having problems coming up with ideas for new videos right now. I'm starting to run out. I have no more evidence files to share with you. I guess I could share, I guess an idea I could do is I could share another evidence file of some EVPs I captured. Okay. The very first video we ever put out, where we capture a figure. Very first figure we ever captured on camera. Even though people on Reddit said it's CG, it's fake. Whatever. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion on stuff, but it was the first time that we ever captured a figure on camera. That cemetery is very haunted. I actually captured, I had a recorder sitting on a bench, me and my uncle, for the first time ever walking through that cemetery, and we captured a scream, and the scream was right in my face, and it scared me to the core. It was like a loud like scream, and I captured it on the recorder, and you can actually even hear us react to it, and it was so crazy. That's great. Yeah. Very first video, go check it out. Ghost caught on camera. We actually captured a ghost on camera, and then without even knowing that we captured that figure on camera, at the very end of the video, my uncle says he sees a long figure hanging down from the tree, and this is after we captured the long figure that we captured. So even make it more credible, he's seen the figure with his own eyes after we captured it on camera. So I love that video. It was just, but the only thing was, it was our first video we ever did, pilot video. Do a lot better job on it nowadays. Somebody's trying to hack my account. This was fun. What? Someone's trying to hack your account. That's insane. Well, I hope you get that figured out. Thank you so much for coming by. I might end stream right away. We've been live for about an hour. Had a lot of fun. And I'm hoping that lots of the people that couldn't make it here today are able to watch the past preview. And you know, it was fun. This was really fun. I'm not sure if I want to stream longer. We've been going for about an hour now. I don't want these to be too long. I'm just me rambling on about nothing. But this is fun. I think this is gonna be a regular thing that we do. I think we're gonna start doing these live streams every other month, I believe, or either that or every month, just depending on what we have, you know, to talk about. This was fun. I'm happy people actually showed up, and yeah, it was great. I'm not sure if I want to end stream now. What I want to do. What time? Yeah, we'll have to do, you're right, I think we'll have to do these in the evening, and maybe more people will show up. Greg, thank you so much for coming to hanging out with us, though. I am gonna definitely end the stream. We are at about an hour. I don't want these live streams to drag on. Just fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. See you guys in the flip. So, see you guys in the next investigation.